Okay. Happy Halloween, everybody out there. Back to the continual video series of Halloween type party weirdness, which I'm currently doing at the moment. And today I'm going to teach you something which you can do at home. That's why you've caught me here today in my kitchen. Alright, this is like probably the closest thing you're going to get to a top quality cooking video from me, because it's not a cooking video. Well, yes it is, but it also isn't, if you get my drift. Because what we're going to do is we're going to cook up an alternative to the crystal ball. Now, we like crystal balls, I like crystal balls. This is the second one I've ever owned. This one is made of glass. The other one I've got is clear quartz and has all the various different imperfections inside the crystal, which makes it real. But why am I going to give you a substitute for it? Well, let me explain it. Right. This is a surface which is curved. If you want to do scrying and do it properly for the purposes of an attempt to have communication with some variety of consciousness, either inside your mind or hypothetically in the outer world, you need a flat surface, not a round surface. So the purpose of the crystal ball is much more a meditative trance-like object of fascination thing, because it's a single point out there. Some people would attempt to use meditation and the crystal ball to extend the astral cable out of their foreheads or out of their solar plexus and sense things with it. But that's their method. I'm talking more to do with actually seeing like the face of a spirit in front of you in a mirror. Now, what type of mirror do you need for that? A flat one and a dark one. And not everyone has at hand a piece of black cardboard and a clip frame from your local stationers to be able to make one. So I'm going to show you how to make a rudimentary dark mirror, and I'm going to give you some basic instructions on how to use it. Alright, what you need is a bowl which is large enough basically to get the reflection of your face in it, because you'll be looking over the bowl into the liquid which is going to be placed in the bowl. You then need to have some coffee, which you can use real or instant, decaf, it doesn't matter. You're trying to create a dark liquid which is then going to be flat and motionless, and you will then place one candle either side of it, being careful enough to keep it far enough away from your head so you don't set fire to your hair, especially for those ladies out there who've got products in your hair which might go woof. Okay? You brew the coffee, then you pour it into the bowl. You set your candles either side. The reason you have a candle either side is not specifically for any theological or altar-based worship type purpose. It's just so you can get some candlelight on both sides of your face, so that when you look into or onto the flat black surface, which will be your coffee, okay, you will then see only the reflection of your face. You're doing this in a darkened room, therefore excluding any other sources of light. Ideally like Halloween night, midnight, the time when it's like most superstitiously scary for you, and of course it's midnight, so you're overtired, and therefore you're more likely to have your mind playing tricks on you. Of course, whether it is playing tricks or whether it's something from within your own mind or something from the outer world manifesting itself to your consciousness through a semi-hallucinatory kind of a way, we don't know. You stare at that image of your face reflected in the coffee or in the black mirror or in the clip frame with a piece of black cardboard in it. Okay? Much better to use a clip frame, because you can actually set that up at an angle, much less neck strain, not as bad for you. But if you're caught and it's the only thing you've got is coffee and a bowl and a kettle, then this is the method you're going to use. As you stare at your face, the reflection of the light, okay, coming off the candles onto your face, into the liquid, onto the dark mirror, which you then perceive, you carry on staring fixedly at it. You can blink if you want to, yeah, of course you can. But you stare fixedly at it, as unmoving as you can. And after a while, persistence of vision, which is just like the same kind of effect that you get when you light a candle and you stare at it for a while and then you look away and you still got it kind of like burned into your retina. You get that kind of thing going on with the reflection of your own face in the black mirror. Okay? And then after a while, especially if you've done chanting and meditations and prayers to invoke an angel or a saint or a demon or a whatever, and you've made like a whole ritual bit of psychodrama theatrical stuff for it, it's possible that you will see in the dark mirror, in your bowl of coffee, something interesting. And I've had some dark mirror experiences in the past which have scared me rigid. And with all this stuff, considering I've been mucking around with it for so long, I shouldn't get scared rigid. So what I've done is I've taught you the very basics of dark mirror scrying. So you can get all of your freaky friends together, all of those social undesirables that your mother really doesn't want you hanging out with, and you can do yourself a bit of experimental, experiential dark mirror work. And without having to spend all that much in the way of money, because you've probably got a bowl lying around somewhere. You might have a coffee, or if you don't have coffee, you've probably got a black tea or something similar. You know, good old-fashioned, you know, Yorkshire tea from Tetley, or whatever. So long as it's a dark liquid, a dark, flat, motionless liquid, or a dark, flat, motionless piece of blackened glass. Alright, that's what's going to work best. If you're going to use a glass mirror, try and make sure it's well polished and very well cleaned, because you don't want any imperfections affecting your experience. Okay? And that is in the very essence of how you do dark mirror scrying. As this is of course the time of year associated with weirdness and spirituality and witchcraft and all other forms of other fun heretical things, I just thought I'd give you a fun heretical project for you to be getting on with, and then let me know your results in the comments section. Don't forget to rate with a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to click the bell, because there will always be more weird and wonderful fun things on this channel. Always. And by all means, click on my channel name and go back to my list of videos, and if there's anything there that's of interest to you, watch it. Go to my About section on my channel page, and if there's anything there that's of interest to you, click it, and I look forward to speaking to you soon as we carry on in our journey through the most wonderful time of the year.